What we're going to do today is we're going to make a combination of a grandma pizza and a Sicilian pizza. Okay. Grandma is a thin crust, and a Sicilian is a thicker crust pan pizza. So we're going to make a combination of both.
Okay.
Awesome.
We were told that you like veggies.
I do.
So we made you specific Nashville-style vegetarian pizza.
Oh, great.
Just made that name up, by the way, on the fly.
You gotta add to the menu.
So the first,
Pickler pizza.
Pickler pizza. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take that dough ball,
Oh, look at this
Okay.
and we're gonna put it in that 12 by 12 deep dish pan.
And you saw my tossing earlier.
You're amazing.
So you probably
You're
don't want me to do that.
And we're gonna spread that out. So what you want to do?
You guide me.
Yeah. So what you want to do with that dough is you're gonna stretch that out until you get it to the size of the pan.
Tell me if the intensity is too much.
You're from New York, so put your back into it.
I know.
Come on.
I don't have
Put your back into it.
So
Yes.
once that is to size.
Are you sure you want him to put his back into it?
Once that is to size, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that and you're gonna put it in an oven at 500 degrees, and we're gonna par bake it for a few minutes until it comes out looking like this.
Looking like
beautiful.
this.
Right. So this pizza right here is what they call par baked, which is basically it's cooked halfway, cooked a quarter of a way. Okay. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have fun and we're gonna top it.
Okay.
All right.
So we're gonna make this a vegetarian style pizza. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start with some cheese.
All right.
So you guys, I want you and Nicholas to have some fun with that cheese. You have some shredded provolone and shredded mozzarella. We want to get it all inside the pizza there.
Do we can use our hands, yeah?
You have to use your hands.
Yeah.
You have to.
Slow motion. Oh, slow motion.
Yeah.
Do it like you're cooking at a pizza shop right now, Kellie.
Exactly. And you want to cover
There it is.
How does my face do this?
Because you turn into Marlon Brando every time you do a New York thing.
Right.
She literally turns into the Godfather.
Nah.
I do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So you guys,
Intimidating,
so you
right?
guys are professionals. So what we do is once we cheese,
Put it all over your arm.
once we cheese the entire pizza, what we
Okay.
do is we're gonna put a little bit of tomato sauce on it. Okay. And this, what we have here is just a fresh plum tomato sauce, and we just ground it up.
Wonderful.
So sometimes simpler is better. So you don't have to go crazy with all different spices and seasonings. Just a fresh plum tomato sauce.
Spicy.
Spicy.
So you have. I see you have fresh mutts here, but you also have like the packaged mutts.
We're cheese crazy, so we don't just go
love
one or
cheese.
two different cheeses. We're gonna play with it. There's really no wrong in it, but we like to do a shredded mutts. We have the shredded prov. We have a nice fresh mozzarella, and then we have a little Asiago that we're gonna finish it off with.
Because if you use the fresh mutts, doesn't it get too soggy?
Love it.
So the trick with the fresh mozzarella is you want to cut it thinner because the fresh mozzarella has a lot of water in it.
Right.
So as it cooks, it releases that water. So
And then the crust gets all mushy and
it gets all mushy. Mushada, we call it.
Mushada.
Kellie, can you say mushada? That's like mushada.
Mushada.
You're saying it like an old Russian woman.
Mushada.
Right. All right.
We can have some
So,
mozzarella.
Here we go, Kellie.
Oh, let me put
Some sauce. Just have fun. Put some sauce on the pizza.
She went from
Some
Brooklyn
sauce.
to
Yeah,
Brighton Beach.
I think we
Yeah,
went.
I don't know. Is that good? Am I doing it wrong?
Perfect. You're doing it right.
There's
I
no
am?
wrong way
Yeah.
to spread
There's no
sauce.
wrong way.
Yeah.
Ben's a professional. There's no
Okay.
wrong way to do this.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go with some veggies. Okay, being that this is a veggie
Beautiful.
pie specifically for you,
You're like
Kellie.
wanting-
So here's
you
what we're
can
gonna do.
fix it.
We're gonna decorate with the veggies.
Lord
So we
knows.
have some sautéed mushrooms,
Ooh, I
right?
love mushrooms.
Hit some sautéed mushrooms in that corner over there,
right.
please. I'm a little bossy. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
no,
feel like I'm in my
have
best
at it.
form.
I
Let's go.
I'm bossy too.
And then we have a beautiful orange bell pepper.
Nice.
Love
Right?
bell peppers.
A lot of
Gorgeous.
color, a lot of flavor in this pizza,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
And then we have some sautéed spinach. This is the only way I could get Nicky to eat his spinach.
Oh, I
Otherwise,
love spinach.
Otherwise, he won't eat his spinach.
This is the
Yeah?
healthiest pizza I've ever
Dad,
seen in my life.
it's time I tell you. I feed it to the dog.
Oh, you ain't supposed to tell on yourself.
Yeah.
You have the healthiest dog ever.
It's super,
Now, why is
super-
this pizza
super,
shaped like
super-
a square?
So
Which I
that
love it, though.
so the pans usually are either square or rectangle.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you
Wonderful.
hand stretch your dough, it could be round. So here's what we're gonna do. So now this pizza is gonna go into the 500-degree oven, okay? And you're gonna cook it
Right
until it's
under
pretty
there,
much
yes.
golden
That's hot.
brown all around. And then what we call is TV magic.
Ding, ding.
So
Oh,
we have
look,
one.
it's ready.
And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish it off and we're gonna top it, okay?
Okay.
So
Yes.
this is now I get to take control, so I like
Fresh
it.
mutts.
So we're gonna hit it with a little bit of fresh.
Carmine, for the remainder of the segment, you have to do it all with Kellie's accent.
So
Yeah, let's swap accents.
Well, first of all, how y'all doing? Right? And today we're gonna be making some pizza for you. We're gonna have a little fun with it, right?
It's the same
And
accent, just softer
Yeah,
voice.
it's so. Gotta pump on a little bit of other ricotta cheese, right?
He's going to California.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm all over the place right now,
You're in
right?
San Francisco.
Right, yeah. And then, again, Asiago. You never, ever can put too much cheese on a
Right?
You guys usually eat
So we're going to hit it with the Asiago.
You're going to get your veggies in today.
You do like meat lover? You like sausage?
We have a little bit. We have a
like
little
them,
bit of fresh basil that you're pretty much just going to cut up in small little strips without cutting your fingers, right? Going to make it rain with the basil.
Raining
right?
Right.
And then, of course, for a little bit of flavor, we're going to hit it with a little bit of pesto.
Oh, nice.
All right.
All right.
This is very fancy
Pesto.
pizza.
This is what you call fancy.
Fancy, highfalutin.
I hear you. So this is what the pizza looks like when it comes out, and what we have here is
Doesn't know what I'm saying.
we have some already done for you guys.
Oh, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Right?
love.
No problem. I gave you the biggest piece.
You know what? You also gave me the corner piece, Carmine.
You're from New York.
Great.
That's the best.
I like the
best
middle.
part.
I'm the middle guy.
We call that the filet mignon.
Oh.
All right. So I want everybody to keep their eyes on Kellie, but then of course on Nikki to watch him eat the veggies.
Okay.
There's no dogs
All
here,
right?
dude.
All
There we
right.
go.
Cheers.
Salute.
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 Salute. Salute.
Oh, that is good, man.